The reason we've done this project is obviously there's religious significance, but we actually just want to recreate that wonderful atmosphere. You can see it here rising up. It would have symbolised the prayers of the people when it was lit. And it's just created a completely different light here and a really atmospheric setting. I think it's really important to keep going with these traditions, just because incense is really part of the fabric of this building, just as these beautiful tiles are, the beautiful patterns on the wall. Incense would have been part of the church's experience, and the people who came in would have been part of their experience as well. And so we really want to open this up to people who perhaps have never been to a church service before, so that they can also experience incense. And what we've done is we've made this booklet for the trained volunteers who will lead this experience for you. And it's just got lots of interesting information, particularly about the history of incense, which has a really long and ancient history, going right back in Western culture to use in the ancient Roman and Greek worship. Actually, in the early church, it wasn't used, incense, because the early Christians wanted to separate themselves from pagan belief. However, incense's allure meant that by the 5th century, Christians were solidly using incense as part of their tradition. Nowadays, incense is slightly more controversial because it's used in some Anglican churches. It's not used in other Protestant denominations, but it's still used in Catholic and Orthodox traditions. For our volunteers that would be using this is to make sure that you've been trained and certified, and definitely to just have some fun with it. It's really interesting the way that it strikes the light on the windows, how it can make you really look at a building in a different way. So to bring your camera along, you'll get some lovely shots, so to make full use of it. And to just make sure that you're aware of all the safety concerns at the time as well. But apart from those things, really just have a great time.